Blah, blah, blah. Yeah, there you go. Microphone working now. Yay.
I'm gonna do shenanigans.
Shenanigans.
Yes.
Alright, I've got 14 seconds left on my my adverts.
Mine are done.
Nice.
So I think we've got about 35, 45 seconds between us, I think, maybe.
That's not too bad.
That isn't too bad.
Okay. I believe I did I do the intro last week?
Yes, because I was sick.
Ah, there you go. Okay, sir.
I still am, to some degree.
I mean, if you want me to do them again, I don't mind. But if you want to do them,
No, that's fine. I'll do it, I'll do it.
Go
Hello
for it.
everybody, welcome in. I'm the Kurdish Knight. I'm joined by Bulamatari, and this is Paint Club,
ahoy.
where we
We paint Warhammer.
attempt to we attempt to play Warhammer and also, you know, meme and politic, apparently.
Yeah. Yeah.
We try not to, but like there are some glaring things where it's like we can't not talk about this.
Yeah. There's stuff going on
So-
that needs discussing.
Yeah, exactly.
Right, so I'm going to be painting this this big boy, the psychophage, was it? It was called?
Yes.
Yes. I don't know the name of the bug. I only know the sound it makes when it eats you. What are you going to
Like
be doing?
hearing matchsticks and celery being snapped.
Num 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 num. Got lots of very little pointies in his mouth.
He does. He's a very very toothy boy.
That's going to be a bitch to paint.
Yep. Good luck.
I'm going to need it. What are you painting?
Yeah. I haven't decided yet because I've still got a 10-man squad of infantry to assemble and a field ordnance battery.
Yeah.
I'm like, do I want to assemble something or do I want to paint something? So I'm really kind of torn because if I want to paint something, I've got Space Marines.
Okay.
I've sort of been neglected for a number of months now.
You did a building stream last week. I think you should do a painting stream this week. Show him some love.
Yeah, right, we'll do paint Space Marines.
Right, I'm gonna quickly use some glue to try and close up the larger gaps on this model.
And then just like Blue Peter, here's a Space Marine I prepared earlier.
Banzai!
By that I mean I painted in blue
Hey Fraggle, how
about
you
6
doing?
months ago.
Welcome in. Hope you're doing okay. In the half an hour since it's been since we were chatting on Discord. Right.
Don't get it in a tin of paint, it'll be perfect. As that will be exactly what it would be if a real one fell into a vat of paint and could dry before you could wash it off.
Yeah. We paint models. And sometimes
We do.
we just dump it in a vat. I dump in vats of normal oil. As Cornish is well aware. Way too much Nuld gets used on this stream.
See, I'm one of those people that I never like. If I was doing a decorative piece, like, oh, I'm going to enter this into a competition, sure.
Yeah.
But I really don't understand the one. I know you've been doing it with like every model you've been painting.
Yes. It is
But
the
to paint
easy
whole
way.
model- yeah, but then for me, if I wanted to create shadows, I would do. I can't remember the name of the technique, but literally only applying washes or whatnot into the recesses, and then that's it. Wouldn't be doing the whole model and then having to go back over with the same paints and whatnot afterwards. If I was doing Golden Daemon, that's very different.
Yeah.
Because, you know, you kind of have to. If you want to, you know, receive any form of recognition in that.
Yeah, I just like to make every model as good as I can make it. And I know it's going to take forever, especially with the Tyranids, where, as I start building my forces. But, I don't know, I like to make them good.
I need to remember how in the fuck I painted my space.
It's a recipe that you've not done for a while and have immediately forgotten.
Yeah, I need that one. I need that.
Wow, this paint is really runny. Jeez.
Don't need you. Not need you. Don't need you.
Anyway, Fraggle, how the devil are you, sir? What have you got going on tonight? Wait, are you eating anything nice for you to add a curry? It was only a tikka masala, but it was good. Are they made grey and sold as grey? So why paint them? Their official colour is just grey. It's the grey pile of shame, man. Every grey model is a reflection on our failures. This one doesn't seem like it wants to get painted anything other than grey, because the grey is showing through real hard. I'm gonna have to get more paint in this puddle. That's way too watery. That should be better. Yes. Well, a bit. I think I need to get some more video game soundtracks to add to my list.
Yeah.
It's why you got pissed off at it as a kid, as the models were all sold as pre-done, so misrepresenting as painted in the cabinets on the box, but hidden, so you had to paint. Return them and never bothered. Oh man. See, this for me is the hobby. I know some people enjoy playing, but I like having the models. I actually don't enjoy the game. I've just made peace with the fact that the game as it currently stands, I don't enjoy.
Yeah, it's a bit of a, why do you feel so weird? Is it because you've had magnets stuck to you all this time?
Mm-hmm.
You feel very weird.
I just don't enjoy having to, being forced to go and capture points. I just want to have a very, very well organized gun line and have a fucking shootout.
Sign of the times, ain't it?
Yeah. But no, it's got to be objective focused. Oh yeah.
Yeah, I think there's a little bit of paint left on the end of the bristles, so like...
It's going to need a bit of terps on it.
I don't have any, can't afford any.
That doesn't cost much, does it? Terps? Like £1 if at most. I don't know. Either way, definitely something to...
Yeah, but the only place I could go buy it for £1 will require me to spend £6 on the bus.
Oh. Yeah, they don't have Wilco's anymore, do they? Pain in the arse.
Oh, yeah, we do.
No?
Wilco's are still around.
Wilco's is dead. Wilco's went into administration.
Didn't it get bought out and it carried on?
No. the brand got bought out, and shop locations got got bought separately. But they never, they didn't open as Wilco's, I don't believe.
Oh.
Yeah. Frankel says, I'd like them. I'd like the models, but hated the fact that they were pushed as done. But in reality, you paint and you suck at it. I mean, everyone sucks at it at first, man. It's all about practice, isn't it?
I'm just gonna go try and do something about this brush. So I'll be right back.
Yeah, the complexity and the slowness. The brand is now part of Home Bargains, you believe? Okay. I mean, I also enjoy Home Bargains. I've still got some various spirits that I purchased at Wilco's with the intention of cleaning brushes that I never did. I was going to strip them, my Space Marines, the old ones, so I could paint them yellow. But then they released the bigger models and made it so that was a pointless endeavor. I think it's them that sell stuff with the Wilco's brand. Certainly one of the type of chains that owns it, yeah. So it'll be like that or B&M or something like that. I seem to remember Staples being involved, so I think it might be, what is it, the dragon that owns Staples that bought them? What was it, Theo Paphisis, I think his name is. This is a blubbery boy. A very blubbery boy. Crikey, O'Reilly. It's going to take a lot of paint to cover this in more than one layer. I never asked where Cornish was going. Wonder what he's up to. He seemed befuddled by the brush. Oh, see shadows moving. He thinks he may be returning. Are you with us now?
Right, I'm back.
There you go. Welcome back.
Oh, I'm going to mute my microphone to plug my nose because nobody wants to hear that.
That's alright. Save that sort of thing for the OnlyFans. But yeah, the other thing you can try if the brush is dry and the paint's been dried on there for a while. Yeah, it seems a bit brutish, but whack the twat it with a hammer.
Right.
Yep, it breaks up the paint into fine powder. I've seen that work on like brushes you would use for house painting. Yep.
Or room painting, but not for mini painting.
I mean, same principle, right?
Yeah, true. But I just hot water and hand soap. Because I always have hot water and I always have hand soap.
This is true.
I'm never not without hand soap.
See if it works.
You can go over there.
It's going to take a lot of paint to cover this.
I asked for some brushes for, well, either birthday or Christmas. I'll find out which one.
Nice.
The day.
My dad basically said, give us a couple of links to some stuff I can get online for you. And I'm just going to turn the lamp down a bit because it's a bit glary. That's a bit better. So I sent him the link to the Death Leaper and some Former Gaunts.
Oh, yeah.
So I said, I have one of those. Great stuff. My sister has gotten me two years in a row. Little like gimmicky things with my channel logo on it.
Oh yeah.
Or channel name on it. Which is really, it's adorable and I love it.
Like I say, that is kind of sweet.
Yeah. I think she got me a mug one year with my old logo on it because she didn't spot that I'd changed it.
Yeah.
And she got me a little sort of light up piece of plastic with the name Bulamatari on it. It looks almost like an LED light, but it's just like lit from above or below. Sorry. It's all right. It's a bit tiny though.
Yeah, well,
Yeah. I've been thinking about like maybe rather than having a green screen, I might just like have a set behind me, because there is a sign shop at the end of sort of it's around me. It's a few minutes walk away, and they do neon signs, and I'm just thinking about going in there and like literally going, how much for a custom sign about 2 meters by 2 meters.
Jeez.
Giant Bulamatari sign in the background.
Yeah.
Because if it's only a couple of £100, I'll do it because it'll be excellent. Right, I'm gonna use a smaller brush and just take my time on this because this is gonna take a while, I think.
Yeah.
Yes. Twisted Metal soundtrack, loving it. Ooh, by the end of the stream, I'll know what game I'm going to be playing on Saturday. Last time I looked, Overboard, the PS1 was winning.
I think I've ever heard of that.
It's a pirate game. Like top-down sort of. It's a top-down pirate game where you're just sailing a ship around levels, trying to not get blown up by other pirates and stuff.
Oh, okay.
It's pretty cute. It's pretty. I'm hoping it's going to be like fairly short and enjoyable.
This is where you get into playing it. It suddenly has the most heartbreaking fucking story you've ever played in a game.
I don't even think it has a story. I think it's literally like it's basically a puzzle game, but with like more reflex-based puzzles.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so it's just got a really cute aesthetic, so it should be nice to look at. It's the PlayStation 1, so I got nostalgia for the PS1, and I do believe my auntie owned the game back in the day, and she used to let me play it. but her taste in video games was terrible because she also had Bubsy 3D, which was shit. I think Bubsy 3D has got the distinction of being the shittest, the lowest rated platformer of all time.
Really?
Mm-hmm. It killed the franchise immediately. They've just re-released the Bubsy franchise as a pack. I think there's 3 2D games, and Bubsy 3D was their attempt to go 3D on the PlayStation 1, and it was apocalyptically terrible. It was so bad they never released another Bubsy game again. Yeah, it was just a mascot platformer that was, popular for a time and then wasn't. A bit like Gex. Gonna love Gex. It's tail time!
I think I haven't played it, to be honest.
Oh man, you simply must. It's fantastic.
Right, well that was an exceptionally watery coat of purple I've just put onto this. So we're going to see how this dries in a few minutes and then we'll assess.
An exceptionally watery coat of purple sounds like a progressive rock album.
It sounds like a Fleetwood Mac tribute band that thinks they're in the big leagues, but they're all already in their 50s and can't play very well.
A really bad cover band of Deep Purple.
Yeah. Who are somehow older than the band, than the original band, and can't play very well.
Don't know any of the lyrics. They just know the riffs and that, but they don't know the rest of the song. So it's just the same riff over and over again, with the title of the song just being screamed into a microphone by a 90-year-old veteran of a war that never existed. You weren't there, man. Yeah, no one was, you geriatric old fool.
Your super shotgun is nearby. A relic from your past. The priests have kept it hidden from you in this remote location.
Lovely bit of Doom. Right. At some point I need to replay the 2016 Doom on stream. That's so fun.
Yeah, I should probably go back and try it. I'll probably end up going back and replaying that one, and then going and playing Doom Eternal.
Yeah, Eternal was alright. I enjoyed it well enough.
I struggled to get into it the last time I played it. I really did.
It wasn't as good as 2016, but it was pretty good still. It took a while to get used to the traversal tools, like the grappling hook and that.
Yeah.
But once you got the hang of it, you could...
Speaking of...
go on.
I was going to say, speaking of video games, I'll let you finish that thought, and then I'll go back into what I was doing.
That's alright, my thoughts already escaped my body.
My bad.
It's fine.
Did you see the news about Helldivers?
Yes, I was going to bring this up at some point. They have reduced and Fraggle illuminated me as to why, how they've done it. So it's sort of a really good news for us and really bad news for anyone on a slightly older computer. So do you want to do the good news and I'll do the bad news?
So the good news is that they have found a way for those, in particular, those still using HDD drives, to minimize the amount of space that Helldivers uses. So they worked with a company called Nixxes, Nixxes. They specialize in video game design, development, and something else, and porting specifically.
Okay, I have heard differently, but carry on.
I'm just going by what was on their website.
Yeah.
But apparently they've managed to reduce the install size of Helldivers 2 on PC from 100 and what was it?
155, I think it was.
Yeah, all the way down to 23.
22 point something. And you're half right. It was something to do with HDD users. Unfortunately, the bad news is the way that they've done this is they've recompiled it and they've removed all of the files that made it playable on HDD. You can't play Helldivers 2 anymore if you have a solid state, unless you've got a solid state.
Only if you've got an SSD or some variety.
Yeah, the way it was explained to me is they got two versions of every file, one for hard drive users and one for solid state users. The one for the hard drive users was a bit bigger. It's bigger so that it doesn't have to, get accessed as quickly, sort of thing.
Yeah.
So they've just removed that, and that's how they've done it. So it's great for me because it means I can actually install Helldivers and other games, and I wish they'd do that with some of my other favorite games, like Darktide would be one. I would love to have Darktide installed on my computer, or whenever friends say, "Oh, I fancy playing some Darktide," and I'm like, "It's going to take me a few hours to install it." You know what I mean?
Honestly, it's still not as bad as Payday 2 and Killing Floor 2, because holy shit.
Well, and also your Black Ops, your Call of Duties, which are like 450 gigabytes each. Yeah, I think generally it's a good move. I would prefer them to leave a version of hard drive users, but apparently they're just getting rid of that. I could see why gaming on old hard drives is very, very shit these days. It's not done very often, and it is literally only done if you've got a really old computer. I mean, you got hybrid drives, which basically act as SSDs, which is what I had in my old computer. They're not bad. That sort of bridges the gap, and they're dirt cheap, I believe. But yeah, solid state drives they're not cheap. You can just, if you keep your eye on them, the price fluctuates to the point where you can pick them up pretty cheaply if you wait.
Yeah.
I've noticed the price has gone up though quite a bit on SSDs in the last year or so. Because the drives I used to store back up everything from that I upload onto YouTube, those used to be like 35-40 quid, and they're about 50-60 now. And it will continue to do so, along with RAM prices, apparently, according to Fraggle.
RAM is shot up.
Yeah, is that AI, probably AI related, I'm assuming?
It is.
Yeah, it's all rocketing up due to the obsession with AI. Yeah, the obsession with AI will burst immediately, and then RAM prices will, well, especially for second-hand RAM, will decline very, very quickly.
It's a bubble.
It is a bubble, and it's going to burst. The big tech investors have already started divesting, signaling like minor panic in some circles.
Like, oh, this doesn't actually make anything.
Yeah.
Funny that it's almost like people have been screaming about that for fucking years now.
Yeah, so basically it's technology that will never be able to do the things that it was that it claimed it could do, and will never make a cent in profit because of the very high operating costs and the very limited sort of ways that they can finance it, essentially. I think what they're trying to do at the moment, which they may succeed in, they might not, is get themselves ingrained very heavily in like public services and stuff, so that their failure becomes a risk to governments, so that they get bailed out when they inevitably slam into the wall of reality.
Oh, you mean like how every big business gets bailed out whenever it collapses?
Yeah,
But
too big to fail. Fuck that shit.
Nothing is too big to fail.
Yeah, I think anything that's that big, when it does fail, should be, all of the assets of that company should go into public ownership, sold off, and should go into the taxpayer fund.
Yep.
But that's just me.
I think it's something that a lot of...
You've got your operating costs right there, right here. Now that is a gift right there, Malik. Welcome in. How you doing?
That is how you pay your operating costs.
Can't let the taxpayer have money. Yeah, you've got to keep the taxpayers as poor as possible, so they can't afford to like purchase anything. So that the economy gets starved of like revenue, because you can't let the general population have the means to actually buy services and goods, which is the whole point of capitalism. It might stimulate the economy. I know. You wouldn't want that. You wouldn't want that. You wouldn't want a healthy economy, which is fundamentally supported by a healthy working class. Can't have that. A lot of the bigger sort of tech brains are getting obsessed with the idea of techno-feudalism.
Yeah,
that
is an idea that needs to fucking die and die quickly.
Yeah, along with all of the tech billionaires. There's a reason that they're building bunkers, and that's because they're expecting us to push back French Revolution style when we have eventually had enough, and I support that.
See, what sort of always makes me scratch my head, right?
Okay.
Is, you have all these tech billionaires building bunkers, to see out the apocalypse, but like all of their money is tied up in everything digital.
Yeah.
Right?
They're not going to have money, or money won't mean anything if the apocalypse happens.
Yeah, so imagine, 10 years after the apocalypse, you snuggle out of your bunker, you come across to,
10 years? You think they lasted 10 years in those bunkers? Not a chance.
Well, the thing is that they will probably last longer, provided that, they don't fucking murder-fuck each other out of existence. But also at the same time, the bunkers will probably only last about 10 years because they won't take any of the people who could actually maintain it with them.
Mate,
because
those
they don't
bunkers,
have any skills themselves.
Those bunkers are going to be so fucking pointless. They're going to be... the people who are building them are definitely half-arsing it and building in weaknesses. Come on. If you were building Elon Musk bunker, you would miss a few screws here and there. And they're not building the bunkers for the apocalypse, they're building the bunkers for when the uprising happens. And I don't care how strong your bunker is. A few thousand people are getting in. If they want to get in, it's not going to be a matter of years, it's going to be a matter of weeks, if that.
Yeah.
And they will be built by the cheapest bidder to save money. Yes, exactly.
Like, I know I live in a first strike city, so I'm not surviving. If it ends up being a hot nuclear war.
I mean, that's not going to happen, really, is it?
No, but I've sort of accepted my peace with that, to be honest.
Yeah, I mean, Liverpool, well, it was on the list. I don't know if it would still be these days. Strategically, I don't think it's a port city so much anymore. You got the big shipbuilders, but they're sort of building wind farms at the moment, so they don't really... I don't know if there'd be a militarily significant target these days. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
This is why China will take over the world. Would you notice if they bomb Liverpool? Definitely wouldn't if they bomb Birkenhead.
Whoa. I think people would notice that they bombed Liverpool. Birmingham, however, not so much. Or Blackpool.
I mean, Manchester is basically a nuclear bunker anyway, because it's just made of concrete.
Ah, yes, but it's made of RAAC concrete.
Gotta love that. Gotta love a bit of wreck. North of London, that's basically the entire country. Don't be London centric on us, man. Come on. The weather does that enough already as it is. Like, spent half an hour explaining what the weather's going to be like in London, and then like, oh, and here's the weather where you are.
All right, cool. We're
from
not
the north.
regional to London.
You're from the north, Malik. Bloody hell. Whereabouts?
It's where it says Upper Hebrides, and we're like, oh, Jesus, that is...
Doncaster? That's Yorkshire, isn't it? Doncaster.
I'm going to let Malik respond to that one.
Yeah. Yeah, that's it. All my favorite people are from the northeast, man. Gotta say, Yorkshire and Toon, Geordieland. Lots of lovely people. My mate, one of my best mates is from Skipton near Leeds. And then obviously you got Badger, who's from Newcastle. Newcastle? That is an emote that tells 1,000 stories.
That it, oh, I haven't just looked at it. Yes, it is.
Yeah, apparently Skipton's not awfully nice, but I've been to Leeds before, and that's lovely.
I went to Leeds once as a kid, and like for a weekend. It was a nightmare of a fucking drive.
I mean, yeah, you're coming all the way up from Plymouth. That is a job.
Thankfully, I only did it like the once though.
Yeah.
So there's that.
I once got the National Express coach to London from Liverpool. That was a long fucking drive.
I did it from Plymouth to London once, and then every time I went to London afterwards, I got the train.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, but you're broke. I'm like, yeah, but it's 8 hours on somewhere where there might not be on a vehicle where there might not be a working toilet.
Yeah.
Or it's 3.5 hours, and oh no, this one toilet is broken. Better move down to the next carriage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think the first time I went to London was to see a band called The Descendants, and the gig actually got cancelled on the night, but we'd already paid for the room, so we stayed anyway. And Yeah, the ticket got transferred to a different date, and we took the train then. Got the train for like 30 quid, I think it was.
Oh, those heady days.
Yeah. When you could book early and get a ridiculously cheap ticket.
I had a fucking moment one time. I was getting the train. I was booking train tickets to go up to London.
Mm.
Oh, shit. And I was looking at it, and it's like, this has got to be a cock up. Because for me to get a return, like an open return,
Yeah.
for like a standard fare, they wanted 80 quid.
That's ridiculous.
I was also booking it like 3 days in advance. So my own fault, really. Right? So they want 80 quid.
Okay.
But if I got first class, it was 50.
Okay.
Yeah, I know, right?
Yeah. Like both ways.
So I was like, yeah, both ways.
Yeah.
I was like, fucking quids in, go first class, boys.
Yeah.
And I got there and I was like sort of explaining everything, and I went, no, you don't understand. The standard fare to get to London from Plymouth was 80 quid for like a return, whereas the first class was 50. Not 50 extra, £50. So I went, yeah, of course I'm going to get first class on the way back.
Hell yes.
Tell you what, though, it was fucking freezing.
Oh no.
Is it the aircon on? So it's like, oh, it's summer, we're going to put the aircon on. I was like, yeah, but it's not actually that warm, so can we not?
Oh man. I love it. I love a good crisp aircon. When they when it's just lads in the office, in like the summer, we'll have the aircon on like 18 degrees, which is just like really it's like a fridge. Like walking into a fridge. It's magnificent. You go out for your lunch and you come back into that and you're like, oh my god, it's so good. And then at the end of the day, you have to walk out from 18 degrees into like 40, and you're like, nope, I'm not okay with this. I'm staying in the office. I'm bringing my computer from home.
Gonna do the very un-British thing and stay at work.
Yeah. Yeah, once you get to 40 degrees, I mean, eventually it's gonna be a case of we're probably gonna need air conditioning in this country, like as standard in homes, because with climate change, we're gonna need in the summer air conditioning to stop us from melting, and then in the winter we're gonna need like a lot better heating. Because it's gonna get like
heating.
Well, yeah, but yeah, it's gonna get like properly St. Petersburg levels of cold.
Great, I'll lose weight. Fantastic.
Way silver lining and all that. Yeah, once the North Atlantic drift cuts off, the warm water that heats the country up by a good few degrees. Yeah, that's going to cut off once the sea level, once the level of salt in the ocean decreases to a level, and yeah, once enough polar ice caps melt, which is very quickly happening, especially with AI burning a shitload of fucking energy. Then we throw more salt into the ocean. Yeah, if you want to speed the process up and make us extremely cold in the winters, like if you think it's cold now, and I do, it's like 4 degrees where I am right now, and it's bloody chilly. I had the heating on before and everything.
What's the weather near me like? It was mad the other day because it was like, oh, it's 10 degrees, but because of rain and wind, it feels like -1. Just like, oh, okay.
Winters are way warmer now than they were. Well, yeah, that's gonna continue until it doesn't, and it apparently will be like an overnight thing. It is just gonna switch overnight to like, oh, I hear that it's time to cancel your warm. Goodbye, and then yeah, it'll start snowing a lot more reliably in this country. And in winter, it'll pretty much be white snow the entire time. We'll have to just get used to it.
It won't be near me.
Well, it won't be near me either because basically it's salt air where I am. Same for you, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
There was 1 year where it snowed, like actually snowed proper.
Yeah.
And it settled, and it was just like, oh, okay. So I just went outside and built snowmen on the road.
You never get snow here.
Because, you know, like, I haven't done that since I was 2.
Yeah.
No, that's a lie, because I remember building them with my sister. My sister wasn't born yet. And my sister must have been, like, 3?
Okay.
Yeah, 3. And she turns 30 in May. As much as she denies it, she does turn 30 in May. I know
Yes.
you don't watch Twitch, my dear sister of mine, but you are turning 30. Be prepared.
Nothing happens really.
Yes, it fucking does. The first day I got out of bed, on the day I turned 30, my back fucking went. Hunched over like, "Ugh." It's a proper, like, breaking a xylophone to get it back up straight again.
Nothing happened to me anyway.
But yeah, but I'm also a fat lazy piece of shit who doesn't ever leave the house, ever.
Same.
Yeah, you go out to work.
Well, yeah.
I maybe average like a few hundred steps a day if I don't leave the flat. Because that's literally me walking from bedroom to PC, from PC to fridge to kitchen, back to PC, to bathroom, to PC, to bathroom, to PC, to bathroom, to PC, to kitchen, to PC.
Sometimes kitchen, then bathroom, and eat on the toilet.
Why don't you just sit so I can't do that?
Ah, true.
Yeah, I just go, I go a lot more often. But I don't... I've genuinely forgotten the sensation of what it's like to sit.
Okay.
It's wild. It's absolutely wild. Oh yeah, for reference to people who don't know, I have a stomach bag, so I don't go naturally.
Yeah, he's a man, no anus.
No anus man. That's a terrible superhero.
What even like advantage in a combat situation would that give?
Nothing that I could describe that wouldn't make everybody go, ooh.
Right, I'm gonna swap colours again. Oh, me bloody back. He says, not feeling anything after 30.
Yeah, you know what, Malik, I think that's the only advantage I would have.
Yeah. Or
Although...
Oh, the comic book would have like complete, all of the bad guys would be like just really heavily anus related, like dildo.
Jack Proc.
The plug.
So here's the thing, right?
Go on.
So this is my second time having a stoma. The first time I had one, the prostate kid.
Oh my god. Fingers.
So the first time I had a stoma bag was when I was 16.
Yeah.
But what they did then was something called a loop ileostomy. So they had to take out some stuff because they were like, yeah, no, this is dead. We obviously can't leave this in you. It's dead tissue. It's going to make you really ill. We'll get rid of it. But what they do is that when they do something called a loop ileostomy, is essentially the same thing what they've done to me about 8 years ago now. But instead of it being like the end of your intestine,
Okay.
they pull a loop of your small out,
Okay.
make a small incision in that, and that's how you go to the bathroom. So you've still got everything well, for me, most of everything that's past that loop,
Yeah.
but you still like don't go to the bathroom that way when you have a loop ileostomy.
Mm-hmm.
And I think it was like the second week I was home from the hospital, because I spent like 2 weeks in ICU.
Yeah.
And I went to go visit I went to a friend's house to visit them because they with their sort of situation, like they really couldn't come up and visit me in the hospital. They still did, but they only came like twice.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I also understand that, you know, like their mum brought them up, but it's like it's weird because, you know, like we're not related. We're just really like we're best friends.
Yeah.
So it's a little bit weird for your best friend's mum to spend, you know, 4 hours at the hospital for a kid that isn't hers. You know?
Yeah, that must have been weird. Must have felt that weird for them.
Yeah, it must have been, but you know, it was incredibly grateful that they did turn up.
Yeah.
You know. Yeah, so about 2 weeks after I came home, because I spent about 2 weeks in the ICU, then like 2 weeks on a bay, like in a standard kids
Recovery ward.
Yeah, well, the thing is, at the time, like my hospital's so small, like there is a kids floor that's just everything to do with children, and that's it. There's nowhere else really in the hospital. Well, they're building new places for kids at the hospital, but at the time there was only just this one floor.
Aging Dr. Seville.
Don't start.
Now then, on the kids ward.
Thankfully, no. But yeah, so I think I came home for a little bit, and I was still like really guarded about having the stoma because of course you are.
Yeah, it's a new thing. It's freaky for the first few.
Oh yeah, it fucks with your sense of self. It really does.
Oh man.
And one of my friends, they're twins. As I came into sort of one of the twins' bedrooms, because it was bigger, I had a double bed. You know, the PlayStation was in there, so we all generally hung out in this one twins' room. Mm-hmm. As I went in, he jump scared me, and Eric jumped, and we just heard this small
Oh.
from the back.
Oh no.
So you can be jump scared. You can, to some degree, poop yourself in surprise.
So the shit can in fact be scared out of you. Oh.
But it's not as like embarrassing or as devastating as if you had a fully functioning digestive system.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so it is possible. It's rare, but it's very, very, very rare. But it is possible.
Well, dang. And now we know. And knowing is half the battle.
Yeah, like.
Right, I can't see
the second
fucking thing here.
You're right.
Yeah, I'm just
fighting with your lighting.
I'm struggling with like getting the lighting right and not blinding stream.
I wonder if at some point, depending on how invested you want to get into painting Warhammer, you get like those, like those clip-on desk lamps, but it's like a magnifier with a light.
I have one. I got it for Christmas one year. I've never put a battery in it. Maybe I should.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say, maybe it's time.
It is in the loft though, so I would have to find it. And the loft is filled with significant amounts of like mold from when the roof was quite leaky.
Oof.
Yeah. I need to clean it at some point, but I'm not 100% convinced that the roof is no longer leaking, to be honest, but...
How in the ever-loving am I doing this?
I guess the way to find out would be to clean it and see if it comes back. But that's too sensible. Can't be having that.
Sensible in my screen? What are you talking about?
Okay, there's a lot of this pink stuff down here, but I'm not 100% convinced that all the stuff underneath.
That, brown's looking healthy, isn't it?
Oh, dang. Lumpy!
Yeah. I think I might invest in some Vallejo brown, if I'm going to be honest.
Yeah. That's a job to get the fucking brush stuck in there. Maybe a tiny bit of water and just give it a good old mix.
Yeah. Let's see. It seems to be going on all right, so it's...
Yeah. It's not like a sponge or anything. It's fine. It'll do fine. Mix a bunch of water in, you'll be Reese.
Yeah, I would use a Lamia medium, but I'm out of that now at the moment.
Well, Santa Claus is coming to town, and he's checking his list, so get it on there.
Yeah. I've banned my sister from buying me Games Workshop vouchers.
Oh,
For Christmas and birthday.
why would you do that?
Because... So the first year it was fine, she got me a 25 quid voucher, and okay, that's like about the amount of money that I would spend on you on your birthday or Christmas anyways, that's fine.
Yeah.
But then the next year she bought me two £50 ones.
Oh, wow. So 100 quid.
I was like, that's too much. That's way too much.
Yeah.
So, no.
Like, I'm not...
Very, very much appreciative. However, that is far too much fucking money.
Yeah,
No, don't worry about
I'm
it.
not one of these
That's not
people...
the point.
I'm not one of these people that, like, will demand that, like, two people spend the same amount of money as each other. Especially if you're doing vouchers, because then it's just sort of exchanging vouchers, and it's kind of pointless. But yeah, there is a limit.
Yeah.
Like, if one person's doing particularly well and they feel like they want to spend a lot more money on the other person, that's great. The other person shouldn't feel guilty about that, but you kind of do sometimes. Yeah.
It's like, I've only given Mum, like, one thing. And that's these paintbrushes I mentioned earlier.
Yeah.
And I think including shipping, they're 17 quid. Maybe.
That's pretty cheap.
Yeah. And for a pack of 3 as well. But
Which, if you got them off Army Painter or?
no, something called orange brushes,
Okay.
which are supposedly basically the same sort of brush that Army Painter and Artist Opus and all that do. But they're made with affordability in mind,
Cool.
whilst trying to at least try to emulate the same level of quality. So we'll see what happens with them.
Yeah, I got these a set of these brushes. What's that? Willot. But like, I think they're more for sort of watercoloring. But I really enjoy the grip. It's like a triangle grip on it. So comfortable. Yeah. Oh man. I don't really use them anymore because they're all fucked. Yeah, I definitely need another set of brushes at some point, but I just keep topping up these synthetic ones. How many have I got now? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I've got 8 synthetic brushes. Ooh, there's 9 actually. Nope, that's the wrong brush. There you go. That one's looking pretty good. Might swap to that one now. I like the layer, the small layer brush is good. Oh, I'm gonna de-shrimp. Oof, that's better.
I thought this brown was okay, but now that I've applied it to something, it's actually quite bitty.
Ah, okay, so yeah,
It's like, oh.
definitely needs some work. Or just replacing. Right. Continue. This model, I've got its fat ass painted. It's just a
There it is.
dead ass. But yeah, it's taking a while, as we knew it would, being a bigger model.
Yeah. Big model. Lot of surface area.
Yeah, I'm annoyed at the very obvious crease you can see.
What, like, from assembling it?
Yeah, well, yeah. I mean, let me zoom this in so you can actually see it. You see that very obvious line in the middle.
Yeah.
If I had some green stuff, I'd probably try and get smooth that over, but I don't.
Also, you're painting it now.
Oh.
If it was the green stuff, you'd have to leave it for like 24 hours.
Well, yeah. What's that? What's the liquid green stuff like?
It's alright. It's not as, what would be the word? It's not as pliable, because, you know, it's liquid.
Yeah.
I think it's good for sort of covering up. You know how sometimes when you clip a model off and then you take away, like, you sort of file down the spruce, the bit of the model that was attached to the sprue.
Yeah, like that. Yeah. I have problems.
It's sort of good for that, and it's good for sort of like sealing gaps in bases, but I wouldn't really use it on like the actual model itself.
Okay.
If that makes sense.
Yeah.
It's a weird one. Like, it has its uses, but all the same, but it's very specific, and I'm still sort of figuring out what those uses are.
That's the sort of thing I might consider using for like lines and stuff. Yeah. Oh, I was supposed to be painting a D&D model this week.
Oh yeah, your Hero Forge one, yeah.
Yeah, but unfortunately, the game that we had got cancelled last minute by the DM because the DM got himself a gig, a paying gig, and we were like, fair enough. You know, paying gigs don't come around so often. He's trying to become a stand-up comedian, basically. So
okay.
he got a paying gig, and so we were expecting him to come home with a little bit of money, but no. After petrol and that, after the transport costs, he came home with £18 from the gig. So he blew us off for 18 quid. I said to him on the bus. I ran into him on the bus when I was going for me crawl of the pub. I was like, we'd have chipped in, bloody hell. Got you more than 18 quid. But no, I understand. He needs to put the work in, you know.
Yeah, but still 18 quid is...
Yeah, I think it was 30 quid for the gig, which is not a lot.
No.
But yeah, I understand though, because you know it's a bit like Twitch, only it does actually pay more. Sort of thing. You have to put all of the time in, don't you?
Yeah.
Before you actually start making anything. Right. So. I'm trying to figure out this model. You know, it's not clear what bits are what.
Welcome to the Tyranid, son.
Yeah. Like what skin and what, like, it looks like there's like a tube of like that I'm gonna paint green of like acid that goes up to the top, goes around underneath the arms there. It's really not clear what's what. Oh, and that's bone. We need to stop painting that because that's all bone now. Yeah, that's bone. So if that's going to be bone, I will paint that bit the blue. Okay. I think that's flesh. That's the pipe, that's flesh. Okay. And then it's the arms, I think, and that's pretty much it. I don't know if to do the tentacles in flesh colour or in the gore colour. Time to do it in the flesh colour.
So when you say tentacles,
those things.
Oh, the mouth bit.
Well, mandible-y type. But it's like tentacles coming out of the mouth. I don't know if to make that like skin colour or like the burgundy that's going to be on the inside of the mouth.
I would do the outside of them skin colour and then do the burgundy on the inside.
Okay. I will do that. I think that's the way I was leaning, but we'll see how that goes.
Because think about it, like it's a mouth, isn't it? So it looks like that when it's closed. So all of that will be skin anyway, and it's only when it opens it that you see the inside.
Yeah.
So I think that will be your best option. That's my opinion. At the end of the day, it is your model.
This is true.
So, you know,
But I do agree on this one. Yeah, a lot of people were saying that I need a more like a different color for stuff, because they thought that it was all going to be sort of the same. Or that's kind of what I wanted.
Yeah. It's always a weird thing to me because my guard are quite bright. And these Space Marines, when they're done, are going to end up being quite muted. Not necessarily not bright, but quite muted in comparison, I think.
Yeah.
And, well, the Krieg are the Krieg, and I based them on a French World War I uniform scheme, so take from that what you will.
Oui.
Exactly. Still think that was fucking hilarious though, like French soldiers turning up for the advent of trench warfare in incredibly bright blue overcoats with red hats and red trousers.
Well, they hadn't learned the lessons at that point. We learned in during the Zulu Wars and stuff that bright red, not necessarily a good idea. Flippin' dicks, this is a hard model to paint. if I ever get the proper model of this, I'm definitely sub-assembling it.
Oh yeah, because these came from the Combat Patrol magazine.
They did, yeah. Which are all just sort of
they're
clip
all-
models.
Yeah, that was weird. Then again, I suppose it's got to be easy and really accessible to act as, you know, a gateway drug.
Yeah, true. I mean, my I think the does the no, it's not the psychophage that the new Combat Patrol's got it. It's the one with the giant gun. Damn it. The Pyro something or other.
1 sec, I'll have a look.
Alright, don't worry. It's not important right now.
Well, I need to unshrunk. It's the perfect time to have a look. Ooh.
Right, let's get these tentacles painted. Oh, shit. Fine.
So the one that comes in the new in the current
Yeah,
Combat Patrol box.
it can be built two ways. One's pyro and one's something else.
So a Pyrovore or a Biovore?
Yes. The big gun one. That looks very nice. I don't really know the difference between the two. I will decide on the fly.
If I was to ever do a Tyranid army, I'd be very tempted to try and modify them in such a way that they look like more like the bugs for Starship Troopers. Or at least that's what I would do for the color scheme.
It's funny you should mention Starship Troopers. That's the second time that film's been mentioned today.
Yeah?
Yeah, Fraggle we were just talking about stuff, and yeah, the Starship Troopers film came up, and I was like, oh yeah, still haven't seen that. I really should watch it.
What, the film from the 90s?
Yes,
You haven't seen it?
never seen it.
Oh, okay.
I'm not a big film guy. If my sister heard me say that, she would be aghast, I'm sure. She's the film nerd, I'm the game nerd.
Oh.
But yeah, I've never got around to seeing it. I think when I just don't think I've got the stamina for films when I'm like just sitting on my own. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'll default to stuff that's broken down into shorter bits, and probably end up watching it for way longer than I would a film. But I don't know. For some reason, I can cope with it more. Oh my god! It's taking forever. It's another blob of paint finished.
Yeah, there was Battlestar Galactica. What about that?
What, the series? Yeah.
Yeah, the new one. I say the new one, the one they did 20 years ago.
I started watching the series. I've still got it. I just haven't watched it in a while. But I've been watching it from the very beginning, from the 70s one.
Oh yeah.
I enjoyed that well enough. It's funny.
They made Go on. Sorry.
No, I was going to say it's just I enjoyed the sets made of bubble wrap and definite shipping containers.
Yeah. What's weird is they actually made a couple of like straight to DVD films. After the early 2000 series.
I feel like I've got them.
Wild. Because like because it's a little bit wild because like in some places they had better CGI than they did for like the whole series when they redid it, but I also understand like, oh yeah, they spent all of their animation budget on like these 30 seconds rather than, you know,
Yeah.
24 episodes or whatever, you know, which fair enough.
Yeah. It is a universe that's been criminally underserved by decision makers in budget meetings.
Yeah, I actually have a RPG book set in the Battlestar Galactica universe. Give me a second.
Damn. Okay. I love a good random tabletop RPG.
Right, I'm back.
You are back.
There we go.
Oh, nice.
And the best bit, picked up on eBay for like 40 quid,
Oh, yeah.
I think it was, or 30 quid.
Signed.
It's signed. I have no idea who has signed it, but
Holy shit. Have a
bear
look.
in mind that half the people who were that were involved in this, whose name begins with a J, and I think that first part of that signature is a J, so it could be fucking anybody's.
Yeah.
But yeah.
It would be possibly worth figuring out who that was.
Yeah.
Damn.
It was signed back in 2007, so this is back when the series was still going.
I love a random little tabletop RPG. We play.
It's funny, but I think it's based on the. I think it's based on the Savage Worlds system.
Okay.
Just because of how like for example, if I look at skills and traits,
Yeah.
it's Glory Hound D4.
Hmm.
You know,
Yeah.
it's a weird one.
I've played the Aliens tabletop RPG. That was pretty good. Well, you
Get
did.
to play that.
Yeah, it's not bad. It's not bad. You have to use the characters it's got though. Unfortunately,
Yeah.
you can't make your own. But you know.
Have a look at a game called Mothership.
Okay. My friend's the one who collects all the rule books and stuff. I really want to try a Shadowrun campaign at some point.
Oh yeah.
Because I really liked the games, the Shadowrun games.
What, the turn-based ones.
Yeah.
I need to fucking try and finish the first one again for the umpteenth time. I always get to a certain point and then it gets into the weird bug, having to deal with all the bug spirits, and I'm just like, this is awful. Like, oh, you know, you gotta hire, like, if you're not playing a mage, you have to fucking hire one, and you can only use this one gun to fucking shoot them. You know?
Yeah.
Like, there wasn't a good way out if you're playing a tech-heavy character, or a non-magic character.
Aye.
But I want to finish them before I move on to any of the... I want to finish that one before I move on to any others. Because I feel like it makes the most sense.
Yeah.
I know they've pretty much got nothing to do with each other, but like it feels wrong just to abandon...
I completely understand the need, the what's the word?
Frustration?
No, the impulse, I guess. Because there is something in me that says that I should be doing like the first couple of Elder Scrolls games as well, especially if I'm going to stream Morrowind, which, you know, I'm going to at some point.
Yeah.
Because Morrowind is the best. Of all of the Elder Scrolls games, Morrowind is the best. And I think I like it because it doesn't hold your hand. And it does.
I mean, yeah, but like...
But it does make it hard to get into. But once you're in, you're fucking in.
Yeah, I struggled with it when I tried to play because I didn't fucking understand how anything worked.
Yeah, it's just like, yeah, you've got to go and see a dude. I will describe where he is, but you are not going to have a map marker.
Yeah.
But to be fair, they do give you pretty good directions. Follow the road until you get to a river, turn right and go up the river, and he's in that town. He's in the first town you come to. And I think that the main thing that stops me from replaying that is the walking speed.
Yeah.
By default, it is so slow. And that's why you get the boots of blinding speed from I think it's from the guy who comes crashing down at the very beginning. I think he's got the boots of blinding speed, which basically completely blinds you, but like makes you walk at like 500% speed. But if you play as a Breton, you have magic resistance, so you can still see, and you just need to turn the brightness up. Which is why all of my characters have been Breton. Oh, no, I'm not painting that bit. God damn it! That's the 4th time I've painted something that I now want to be a different colour. Okay, I think that's all the skin, flesh colours. Oh no, there's going to be this as well. This bit here. The more. No, actually, no. That's going to be the burgundy. So in that case, that is all the skin. No, it's not. There's a fucking hole. There's a whole 2 arms I haven't painted yet. You absolute moron. Come on, Buller. Open your bloody eyes. Oh, this is awkward to get to. Angle the brush in between like 4 different areas that I don't want to paint, just to get to the bit I do want to paint. No, but you won't even see it. I'll know it's there. I'll know it's there.
I'm like that, don't worry. That's why I started sub-assembling my guard, like only assembling legs, torsos, heads, and maybe backpacks. So I know if I put the arms on, I won't be able to reach, you know, large areas of the chest and whatnot.
Mm-hmm.
So
Right.
I know it'll be unpainted. Drives me fucking spare.
Yeah. There's going to be a lot of null oil used on this thing. Lot of null oil.
I think you should buy stocks in GDub and just ask for your dividends to be paid out in non-oil.
Oh man. I genuinely think that like Games Workshop stuff is recession proof. It's like, what's recession proof? Drugs?
It was the only British industry for all of the COVID lockdowns to grow,
Yeah.
which sort of says something.
Well, I mean, it said that people needed a hobby, but yeah.
Well, you know, people were laid off. They were being paid. Well, not laid off. They were being furloughed, being paid 80% of their wage.
Yeah.
What else are they going to do? I mean, it was also a great time for
The Twitch.
well, that, and also for Britain to sort of reassess its relationship with alcohol to some degree.
I don't know where you're getting that from, because
No,
everyone I know got more in love with alcohol during that time.
and that's the problem.
Oh, right, okay.
Yeah.
I thought you were saying that
reassess-
people decided that they didn't like alcohol anymore.
No. I said it was a perfect opportunity for Britain to reassess its relationship with alcohol, and yes, it didn't.
Oh, well. That was always going to happen, though. Because we love our alcohol, and we know it's killing us, but we don't care. Because it's magnificent, and we love it.
I mean, there's that, but, you know, so one of my friends who sometimes turns up in chat, Churama, at the time he was working at the co-op,
Aye.
and he said, like, the first day the lockdowns were brought in, he went into work and someone came in and bought, like, I think it was like 10 packs of cigarettes. No, it was 2 packs of cigarettes, 2 bottles of vodka, and like 2 10-can crates of beer.
Nice.
And he was back in the next day making the same amount of purchases.
That sounds like an excellent night in.
Yeah. And then there were, of course, there were people who were just absolutely taking the piss with, you know, essential quote unquote purchases.
I mean, beer
Like,
is an essential
lot-
purchase, let's be honest. It
Yeah,
absolutely
but a
is.
lottery ticket isn't.
Okay.
And there was someone who was coming into his shop, or the shop, but not say his shop, the shop he worked at,
Yeah.
and was basically like, "Oh, I'm here to make essential purchases," and he went, "Mate, you're buying lottery tickets. That's not an essential purpose. Go home,
Yeah, but what if it wins?
play online, play on your phone. You can
This is true.
absolutely do that."
Do you know I've never put the lottery on? Not once.
I have a moments of like, I feel myself in a depression spiral, and I need something to keep me going for a little bit.
I need something to live for. Let's see those
yeah.
numbers.
Yeah, and then so I'll play like a game, but I won't just buy it for like that night or that week. I'll extend it to 2 weeks just to see. And it's gotten me out of so many depression spirals. Now, is this healthy? Absolutely not. I do not recommend that you do this.
Hey, it's healthier than a lot of people's coping mechanisms. Let's be honest. I mean, it's healthier than what I end up doing, which is like half a bottle of whiskey.
Yeah.
But I don't usually get that low these days. So, is this healing? I don't know. Anyway, this model is taking from bloody ever, but the flesh is done at least, so the purple bits are done, and
Okay.
the blue bits are nearly done. So, if you don't mind, I need a cup of tea. That's what's next.
I'm probably also going to take a break to quickly go use the bathroom.
All right, shall we do a break then?
Let's do a break.
All right, we'll be right back after these messages.
See you soon.
Okay. I need a happy middle ground here between blinding light and, you know, being able to see. Okay. Just move it up a bit so it's a bit further away. That doesn't seem to have made much of a difference at all. Yeah, it's fine. Right. Are we back?
I am back.
Excellent. Welcome back, everyone. Here we are. This is the sort of, well, I'm hoping halfway stage. The skin's been done. Most of the shell's been done. Most.
Nice.
Now we just need. Oh man! So I need the red, the burgundy, which is the sort of gore color, and then the bone color, which was looking into the toothy more and going. I'm going to need to individually blob each one of those teeths with a little bit of white. Is there a better way? Can I dry brush it, maybe? I don't know. I don't know how...
Possibly. I think you'd have to do. It'd have to be an extremely light dry brush in order to catch nothing but the teeth.
Yeah.
And it would also really depend on what angle you're doing it at as well.
Yeah. I have to get inside the mouth, so it's... Don't know. We'll see how it goes. Ow, fuck. My neck is very stiff.
Oh, just sleep funny, or?
I always sleep funny. It's fine. Need to sleep more is the thing.
No. You're not doing that.
I don't know how much I slept last night. It wasn't enough, I don't think, because when I woke up in the morning, I was like, no, must go back to sleep. But work needs me to log in and do things. Ah.
You working from home today, were you?
Yeah. I usually go in sort of a fairly regular sort of schedule, 2 days a week. Wednesdays are usually a play home day. I was in the office yesterday, which is the main reason why I didn't do a stream yesterday. Thinking about like just streaming more often. Don't know. And changing up what I'm streaming, so like pretty much everything I do is like either like this every once a week or let's plays pretty much.
Yeah.
I never just play games just to play them, if you know what I mean. It's always to get them finished, you know what I mean. So I never play anything that's like not necessarily got a story or an ending on stream. So like I don't really do multiplayer games that much. And I don't do like roguelikes like at all anymore. But like roguelikes are some of my favorite games. Just like short, quick runs. Love them. Like
maybe that's the key. Maybe instead of playing games to complete them at one, you just play games you enjoy.
Yeah. I'm thinking I might limit the sort of let's playing to like 2 streams a week. Have a third game stream every week where I just like play whatever I want on the day.
Yeah.
I still need to, I still need to make content for the Let's Plays on the YouTube. But like, I don't know. Maybe streaming on the rando days could be like more sort of like I'm not even going to record it. It's just for the live audience, just for chat, as it were. I don't know. Maybe that'll take the pressure off. Maybe, I don't know. I'm not necessarily trying to perform, just enjoying the game. Do you know? Yeah, with Helldivers 2 getting its install size reduced significantly, that's definitely made me think maybe that needs reinstalling. Maybe I'll play some of that.
Didn't you struggle with it as well, didn't you?
Well, okay. I don't think Helldivers 2 is a game that you can play on your own, so I would need to try and convince people to play it with me.
Fair enough.
Yeah. Like, if you're playing on your own, it's just... There, would you stop throwing your ball around? Well, okay, I know you want to play with me. Where's your ball gone? There it is. Oh, let's play with Bear. He's bored. Will ya? I have a bored dog. Hi. Oh, okay. Right, I'm going to put this down because I'm pretty much at the end of that blob anyway. Come on then. Come on then. Whoa. Oh, whoa, whoa. Where's he gone? He'll be coming here in a minute with his ball. Whoosh! Oh, good catch. Oh, there he is. Hello, Bear. Rabbit. Got a little scab here. I don't know what happened, but I think he must have shoved his head in a bush.
Oh no.
Like, there's a lot of thorn bushes, so I think that's what happened, but I think he's got a little flap of skin that's healing over. Oh, you wanna play tug of war with a ball? That's a silly thing to do. Oh. Oh, look at this little boy. Ha ha ha. Okay. Do you want to play tug of war, or do you want me to throw the ball? Which one? What do you want from me? Small Doge. I want to keep the ball, but I also want you to try and take it. It drop? No? He really enjoys the feeling of me playing tug of war with that ball. I don't know. Likes it on his teeth, I think. Can I have it? You side-eyeing me. Give it then. Oh, his little jaws trembling. You're struggling there, aren't you, mate? I won't pull too hard because it'll hurt your little tooth. Oh, Bear. Okay, can I have it then? You want to go chew it? You've got it now. Yeah. Nice. Right. There's your bed.
No take. Only throw.
Are you going to drop it? No, you're going to chew it for a bit. You're going to sit on your bed nicely and chew it. I think that bed needs washing. Right, stay away from the fire, please. I don't want you to burn your little face. But they're a bit warm, I might turn that fire off.
Oh, is that a gas one, is it?
There you go. It's still hot for a bit. Hey. Have you bought? No? Yeah, you brought it to me, but you've also not let go. Alright, there you go. I think it's time to get him a new ball. That one's not bouncing as well as it used to.
Oh.
Yeah.
Or at all.
Wow. No, it does still bounce, even though it's got a massive hole in it. Probably one of the best toys I've ever bought him. Lasted forever.
Yeah.
Right, so you're going to give me it. Drop. It's got a massive hole in it. This bit's going to come off soon, but yeah, it still bounces. Oh yeah. Is it your favourite toy? Right, I think that's that. Let's get back to some Warhammer, shall we?
I'm waiting for two washes to dry.
Oh, I didn't actually clean my brush, I just dunked it in water.
Oh no.
It's alright, it's only been a minute or so. Should be fine. Might actually invest in a wet palette at some point. Not sure.
Oh, excuse me. You could make one quite easy.
Hmm.
You know, like the square containers that you might get a Chinese in.
Yeah. More rectangle, but
Literally
yeah.
that. Oh yeah, the rectangle one.
Yeah.
I only say square because my local one has a habit of serving stuff in round containers.
Okay.
Either way. Yeah, literally one of those.
Yeah.
And then, you know how you get like those flat square sponges that are almost like a dishcloth?
Okay. Yeah.
Trim that to size, put that in, and put kitchen roll over the top.
Hmm.
Like, get that sponge a little bit damp. Not soaking, just a little bit damp.
Yeah, yeah.
Kitchen roll over the top of it. Because otherwise you might go, oh yeah, I'll just get a wet palette. I pay like, 15, 25 quid for it.
Yeah. I mean, 15, 20 quid is fine. I don't mind paying that.
I mean, that's good for you, but I'm poor.
Fair. I'm just trying to add up how much it costs with those materials.
Not 15, 25 quid, I'll tell you that much.
No, but it's above a fiver for sure.
And the great thing about it is like, oh no, it's getting a bit moldy. What will I do? Get it a little bit wet still, and just put a couple of copper coins in on top of the sponge,
Ooh.
and then leave it for a little bit.
Copper coins.
Yeah.
Did not know that was a fix. I'll try that in there. I've got a sponge in the bathroom which I use to basically wipe the bath down with when I'm finished using it, and that gets moldy occasionally. So I usually throw it away. I'm going to try it on the one I've got now. It's just starting to get a little bit of mold on it. But
Yeah, like if it's nothing but a block of mold, then it won't do anything. But if it's like at that point where it's starting to smell a bit funny, then yes, absolutely.
Nice. One day, I'm gonna get a whole new bathroom put in, and it's not gonna have a bath. It's gonna have just a shower, and it's gonna be useful. Cannot wait. So I can't even
So
bloody
I shower,
fit in a bath.
I can't sit in them.
Yeah. I mean, you've got obvious reasons. But like I can't even fit in it. Like if I'm sat upright, my knees are still bent. What's the fucking point in them? At that point, you know?
Yeah.
And then you're sat in your own shit, and it's not even warm because your knees are poking out and your whole torso's poking out.
Yeah. So I was having some skin issues. I won't go into details about them, but they were horrific.
Okay.
And I had to add like this tablet or something to a hot bath and soak in it for a little bit.
Oh dang.
And bear in mind, I was also like in agony at the same time because of these issues. Because it's the skin, it's the biggest nerve in the body.
Yeah.
It's the biggest organ of the body because it's a sensory organ.
It's a web of nerves.
Yeah, and I was in just agony. Like I went in with a different issue into A&E once.
Yeah.
And I listed off the pain meds that I was already on, and they went, "Okay, cool. We're gonna give you ketamine now."
Get me up.
Because that's the only thing that's gonna work. When did you last take your painkillers? And I went, at about 9 o'clock this morning. It's now 1 o'clock in the morning. I didn't bring any of them with me because I thought I was going to be in, like, sort of in and out, so I didn't bring any with me, and I'm in so much pain.
Oh.
Before the kidney stone.
Jeez.
Yeah. Oh, it was mental. But yeah, I had to sit in this, like, tablet thing that I had to dissolve in a bath of hot water. And fuck me, could I not sit down.
Eesh.
I was kind of having to, like, lay on one hip.
Yeah.
I filled the bathtub enough so that when I laid down, the water would cover everything, and then sort of switch around to lie on the other hip.
Yeah.
Because there's like significantly less padding there now.
Yeah.
So if I sit down on something, I'm not sitting on butt cheek, I'm sitting on the bone.
Butt bone. Ouch.
Yeah, ouch. But yeah, so it was just a moment of, this is awful.
Yeah.
And I turned to dermatology, how's that soap going? I went, honestly, it's doing nothing except spiking my pain. And they're like, oh, it was supposed to really help. I was like, yeah, but the problem is you're talking to somebody who's had a lot of their butt cheeks removed. And you're asking it, so when I'm sat down, I'm not sat on muscle and flesh, I'm sat on bone. It hurts. But yeah. Fucking wish they gave me ketamine frequently when I was in chronic pain, because Jesus wept.
Well, if you hang around on the street corners, you might find someone who offers you some.
Nah, I'm alright. I don't need it now. I'm not in chronic pain anymore. But yeah, like, Mum picked me up the next morning from the hospital after the kidney stone. And she's like, "You're walking normally." I went, "Yeah, I know." I was like, "You're not in pain?" I went, "Not at the moment. I think the ketamine's still in my system." And I think it was that night, like, the pain started to come back, and it was just like, oh no.
Oh man.
It had like 24 hours nearly of like bliss of not being in chronic pain for a little bit, and then it came back.
Yeah.
Not like suddenly dunk, but you know.
Yeah, like one of those episodes of House where he's trying to give up the Vicodin.
Yeah.
Fucking love House. I think House is definitely my comfort show. Okay, here we go. Nearly there. With the blues, and then it's all about red and white. I haven't got a clue how this is going to end up looking, honestly.
We'll find out.
We will. Maybe not this on this. Maybe not on this stream, but I'm hoping I can at least get to the null oil stage. But I'm not gonna hold. I'm not gonna hold that over myself. If we don't get to it, it's fine. There's a good chance we won't.
It doesn't bother me. It bothers me. It bothers me a lot.
Yeah. I've got the 5th Termagant, which I null-oiled last time, and the Rippers that I was gonna do while this was getting sort of nulled and drying, but I might have to wait till next week for that. Oh, don't make me get another blob out. Come on, let me finish this bit with the blob I've got. Right. As far as I'm aware, that's the 2 biggest colours almost done. God damn it, I just spotted a bit.
Oh, bollocks.
It's fine. It's not a huge piece.
No,
Oh, go on.
done a bit of my paint scheme wrong, but it's fine. I can go over it.
Ah. I hate it when you get something wrong where you have to go over it with a lighter colour. Oh man. Especially on my Space Marines when it was when I need to go on sorry, when I need to put Avaland over like a red or something.
Yeah.
Avaland is a bitch to get black colour. Right fucking mustard yellow. Right, they call them the Coleman's Marines. The Mustard Boys. I just thought of something. If you know how you can get the sort of default Space Marine commander.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to get one, and I'm gonna have to give him a tremendous mustache, and I'm gonna call him Colonel Mustard.
What you need to do is like abbreviate it, almost. So you know how like the salamanders have like a couple of letters, then an apostrophe, then the rest of the name. Just do that, but do MU apostrophe capital S TARD.
But then you've got the word tard in there, and I don't think that's politically correct.
Well, technically it's starred. It's just separating mustard between the U and the S.
Okay. I thought the S was on its own.
No.
In that case, I retract my objection. Right. I am now going to take my hoodie off. I'm fucking boiling. Sorry about that. Oh. That's nice. Crikey O'Reilly. Right, I'm back.
Welcome back.
Oof. See how long this comfortable temperature lasts. Right then. So I think it is the Burgundies next. There's sphincters and stuff on the side. The gaping maw. The little slits in the arms, basically. Where's that Burgundy gone? There it is. Yummy, yummy. It's a shiny colour. Very shiny colour.
What is?
The burgundy.
Yeah.
Right, the first thing I'm painting is the inside of this bloody mouth. Gonna take the most amount of paint of everything. I think I might have mentioned this last time I was painting as well, but the burgundy also smells like old school GW paint.
Really?
Yeah. It's got that real nostalgic smell to it.
Yeah.
Oh shit, the bed. Why have I done that? Dicks on my face. Balls. I've just painted some of the tentacle burgundy instead of the pink it should be. Dicks. Blue should have been when it was painted bloody pink. We've gone, is this supposed to be this colour? I don't think so.
Oh, I've had those moments before.
Yeah. Fine, it's fine. Just ignore it and carry on. You'll have to go back over it later, but that's fine. Getting these teeth painted is going to be a fucking nightmare. Well, that looks significantly more gruesome, I'm not going to lie. Especially with the wet paint.
Yeah.
Mm.
Have you got a wash to put over the burgundy of the mouth?
Null oil.
That isn't non-oil.
No. Well, actually, I think I do. I think I've got Agrex.
Do you have a red wash? Like Carroburg or Reichland or something like that?
I might do. I'll have to take a look in the box.
Because I think out of everything on the model, I think that's the one thing you don't non-oil. And instead put a red wash on, and then go back and do the teeth afterwards.
Hmm.
To give it that more, like, gribbly look.
Yeah. Right, let me see if I can... I'm just going to use this paint before it goes... before it dries up.
Hmm.
And then I'll go...
Hello, what?
I'll go searching.
You're playing Clans? Excuse me?
Huh? Oh yeah, Clans is on sale at the minute.
Oh, is it?
Hmm.
I got to a mission and I fucking lost my shit at the game.
Ah.
Yeah, that and also... Yeah, it's down to 15 quid.
Yeah, I was tempted, I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, because Walls of Tukiyed comes out next week? Tomorrow.
Oh, fair enough. There's new DLC for it. But the new DLC won't be on sale.
No, it won't be. But the previous DLC is on sale. Down to 11, well, call it 12 quid.
So the 15 doesn't count, doesn't include the DLC outs as it's been released so far. Okay, that's significantly less interesting to me then.
Well, yeah, like Mech Warrior, like Mercenaries doesn't have all the DLC.
I know, but you can pick Mercenaries up with the DLC for fairly cheap when it's on sale.
Yeah, but well, like aside from digital collectors content and like invasion patterns to paint your mechs in, like the only DLC Clans has at the moment is Ghost Bear Flash Storm, and that's it.
Oh right, okay.
And then we're getting Clans has like fuck all DLC. Like Wolves of Tukiet is the second actual
Oh right,
like,
okay.
proper DLC it's got so far.
That's it. Okay. The interest in it has peaked again. If it's not got much DLC, that's fine.
Yeah. I need to actually play Mercenaries again and actually get through Rise of Russell Dragon's Gambit, and Solaris Showdown.
I played it pre any DLC, vanilla with Badger. That was one of the funnest playthroughs I've done of a mech game.
Yeah.
And there was one mission. I think I've clipped it somewhere. It is clipped. The mission came down to the wire. I got just destroyed by this by the last mech. And Badger was on his own and had no ammunition at all. Had no lasers. He had a laser that was taken out, and he had to death from above in MechWarrior 5, and he managed it. It was a missile mech, so he basically, as long as he stayed close, he couldn't get killed, and he just threw his mech at this was it a catapult? Might have been. But yeah, he basically just threw himself at this mech repeatedly until it died eventually. And we didn't even know if it was possible to death from above, because the Badger didn't have any arms left or anything. He just had to, he just had to throw himself. It was beautiful. It was the closest a mission's ever come.
They did release the Shadow of Kerensky DLC recently for Mercenaries as well, which is, congratulations, you're fighting the clans.
Yeah.
As the Innisphere.
Basically reusing the content from clans in the other game to make a whole another DLC. And honestly, that interests me more than clans. I don't really want to play as a clan, honestly.
Yeah, I think what's sort of the big thing about 5 clans is because it's the first game that has Smoke Jaguar as like the lead.
Okay.
Because all the others have had like Jade Falcon, Wolves, Ghost Bear.
Yeah.
This is the first time Smoke Jaguar gets its debut.
Yeah, I mean, it was Ghost Bear's Legacy, wasn't it, in 2? Alright, I don't remember any other clan DLC, personally, but that's just my memory, I think. Being a bit funny. By funny, I mean dodgy. I don't think I ever played any add-ons for MechWarrior 4. I just played the original game, and I never played MechWarrior 4 because by the time I got a copy of it, I had a Windows 7 computer and it couldn't run it, which made me sad because I picked up a copy of the disc and it wouldn't run.
Oh yeah, because here's the thing, in MechWarrior 3, you're fighting Smoke Jaguar, you're not playing as them.
Yeah. First mission I played repeatedly, just because I think we had a demo of it, and my dad originally bought the full game. But yeah, it was the demo where you were playing as in a raven, and just walking around stomping and running people over was just so good. That was my first interaction with the MechWarrior universe.
My first was technically MechWarrior Online because a friend of mine kept bugging me to play it.
Okay.
And I you know, big stumpy robots fight each other. What was not to love? But I didn't really understand the sort of nuance that came with it
Yeah.
at the time. But my first like proper sort of like sit down and play was the Battletech video game. Which, yeah, it is lore accurate up to a point.
Well, not so much when you put mods in it.
No, like I mean the base game. So
yeah, the vanilla campaign's actually ridiculously good on that.
In places, there are a couple of missions that are a bit unwelcome.
Yeah, you get through them. It's all good.
Yeah, but so it's like I get that some of the missions, you know, are sort of designed to be like, yeah, you're not going to get through this without injury or casualties, and I get that, I understand that as an element of risk. But like at the same time, it's not fun to load up a mission and realize that, these like super elite mech warriors are like, their best skill is maybe at like a 5 out of 10, and all the rest are at like 3.
I mean,
you know,
I honestly found the missions where basically they pull the rug from under you and all bets are off, and you're gonna lose you're losing shit here because this fight is not supposed to be winnable. I actually found those the most engaging missions. I liked basically having the deck stacked against me and having to figure the fuck out how the hell I'm going to get out of this. I think the one that was the best for that was when you went in for something and the what's the catapult with the PPCs called? The Jester, is it? Or the Joker? I don't know, but
technically it's the Catapult K2.
Yeah. But it's I think it's the special variant. But anyway, that appears on the ridge, and you're just like, oh shit, we've not fought against PPCs yet. This is gonna get real. And yeah, I think one of my mechs got like backed out immediately, and it was rough. But that was a fun mission, trying to figure out how the hell I was going to get away from that.
Because in the campaign, that's Victoria Espinosa's mech, Catapult K2, that her family has imported from the Dakota's Combine. But because the Aurigan Coalition, or the Aurigan Reach to begin with, is set up effectively between the Turians, it sort of shares a border with the Davians, Turians, and Capellans.
Yeah.
You know, they don't see that sort of mech, that mech configuration. So they're like, oh, it's a really rare mech. It's like, no, not really. It's a catapult. Does the weapon go in a box? Yeah, cool. You could put it on a catapult. You're fine.
I always enjoyed the K2 catapult. I think I've got one on MechWarrior. Well, I had one on MechWarrior Line. I think I have to talk about that game in past tense because I think I'll never play it again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I load it up every now and then just to have a piss around, but that's about it.
I wouldn't just I wouldn't do it to myself because I know I'd just remember what the game used to be and how good it used to be and how shit it is now. Don't know. The
I
game.
used to stream that on Sundays. I used to literally encourage people in chat to fucking fight me in the Solaris arena because no one else is using the game mode.
Yeah. I mean, the game was never the same after they made it 12v12, and when they released the clan stuff, it was so broken for a while, with like none of the old mechs being able to compete at all with the clan mechs.
Yeah.
They did eventually fix, well, say fix, they tweaked it a bit. But by that point, people had either like been turned off or spent the money, which was the point, I'm assuming.
I still remember playing once, and a locust jump jet, like used its jump jets and flew, quote unquote, to the top of this cliff. Just as like 3 assault mechs rounded the corner, and it was in plain view, so we all fired on it.
Yeah.
And it just disintegrated.
Nice. Is
Like,
is there still the problem of blue laser being the meta?
I have no idea. It's been a while since I
okay.
played.
Because my play style, all of my mechs are set up for brawl assault, and that just wasn't viable for the game for a long time because blue lasers were just too powerful.
What, large lasers?
Yeah, large lasers were basically people were just fitting their entire mechs with just blue laser and just disintegrating people. And
It's sort of stepped away from that. Like, I mean, bearing in mind that I never got out of tier 5 pilot,
okay.
which is like the lowest of all the rankings, and light mechs, it was always just however many machine guns I can do, and I'm going to run around the feet of assault mechs constantly because they can't look down far enough to deal with you. Obviously, because they're assault mechs, you know, they turn and move slowly, so the moment you see one shifting, they just rotate round the other way.
Trust me, I would have been your worst nightmare because I developed a very, very uncanny ability to land an AC-20 inside the back of like light mechs going at like 120 miles an hour. The amount of ravens and locusts I one-shot with an AC-20 just
the damage in that game needs to be sorted out. Same with Mech Warrior.
Oh no, an
5.
AC-20.
Like
if you get an accurate AC-20 in the back of a raven, you should kill it in one.
Yeah, but no, I've hit light mechs in the legs with both shots of an Ultra AC-20, and I've removed the armor, but I haven't killed the leg.
Oh. Well,
and it's like, I've hit you with an Ultra AC-20. I've hit you with with a shell the size of a small family car, and you're still walking.
Right.
No,
I found it very effective. Back of the cockpit, dank. AC-20, one shot, dead.
yeah.
Okay, so 2p more. Oh yeah, I was going to look for a red wash. I'll see if I've got one. 1 second. Oh! Right, these are all of my paints.
Trail paint.
I've got a Fugan orange, which looks like it's seen better days, honestly.
Yeah. That probably needs a really good shake before you use it next.
And I've got an Agrex Earth Shade. Other than that, nout.
Okay. Yeah, Garaberg or Berserker Bloodshade might be a good.
Yeah, I might use the orange and see what happens. I might orange and then null it. I don't know. Is that too many steps?
No, I mean, you saw how the methodology behind behind the Creek horses, right? For the brown ones, I started with a black primer, then Rhinox hide all over the top, followed by I think it was Agrax or Null, one of the two.
Yeah.
And then Mornfang over the top of that. Yeah, it went primer, Rhinox, Agrax, Mornfang, Nuln. No, Agrax, then Nuln. And then Mornfang dry brush over the top. At least for the ones that I didn't do that ended up looking like chicken tikka masala
Yeah.
partway through. Because the ones that ended up being white absolutely did.
Jeez.
I still have the photos of them. It's like, hey, look, it's the chicken tikka horses. Because they look like chicken tikka masala.
Nice. It would have been an Iceland chicken tikka masala if it was horse.
Tesco.
I think it was Iceland as well.
Oh, either way.
Yeah, it was an Iceland lasagna that was that had horse in it.
See, I'm one of those people that I wouldn't mind trying like horse meat, but as
Oh,
long as I know,
I've-
I'm all fully aware that I'm going to be eating horse meat. Not like, oh, I've bought beef lasagna. Oh no, sorry, it's a horse.
I mean, I've fully tried horse. It's nice, especially just like a leaner beef with a slightly gamier sort of taste to it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Nice. It's good meat.
I had there was a moment in time where the only person who could really cook Christmas dinner is Mum. And Mum didn't want to cook it like every year, so she took a break from cooking it, and we went out to a pub to have Christmas dinner
Yeah.
or Christmas lunch or whatever. One pub we went to because they were closing down after Christmas anyway. So it's kind of like a bit of a last hurrah, and my grandparents knew the owners, or at least all the people who were about to stop running it.
Yeah.
Oh, excuse me.
Oh, it's alright. Carry on.
And I always took the opportunity to eat something whenever we went there, to eat something that I wouldn't normally be able to have access to.
Yeah.
So for that Christmas, I had pheasant
Nice.
with reindeer sausage.
Ooh. Very Christmassy.
The pheasant is just very gamey chicken, effectively.
Yeah. That was Rudolph.
But the weird,
Okay.
like, you know, if you get like butcher's choice sausages from like Sainsbury's or whatever,
Right.
like not they're like super mega, this thing for the price that you're paying for it should be giving you a handy under the bench at the same time,
Yeah.
but like
The nicest of the own brand stuff.
yeah, basically. If you put them in the oven for like 10 minutes and they come out and they're just like a little bit hard, but they're not fully cooked,
Yeah.
or you said they don't look fully cooked. These were fully cooked sausages because they weren't, pink in the middle or whatever.
Yeah.
But they had that consistency. So that like they were okay, but it just felt a little bit off. And they were clearly weren't because I wasn't sick, after eating them.
Yeah.
But it was just a really odd consistency.
Yeah. I mean, game
And,
tends to be a little bit more ropey.
Yeah.
Don't know.
So I gave Mum a little bit. I went, the issue I'm having is that these sausages, they look like they're not cooked through. But they clearly are. So give me a taste to see what you see. And she's like, yeah, like texture-wise, it feels like they should be a bit more sort of, more sausage-like, but they're not.
And I was like, yeah, that's exactly the issue I'm having.
Mystery meat sausage, lovely. Well, we know what the meat is, but it just feels weird.
Yeah.
Do you know the cheapo the cheapest of cheap sausages? I used to put them.
What? Oakhurst?
No. The kind of like as like the sort of quick save no frills sausages that you used to get. I think Asda Essentials or whatever it is. The one that comes in the yellow bag.
Yeah.
Well,
I don't shop at Asda. Asda's too expensive for me.
Yeah, well, I used to go to Morrison's and get a bag of, like, I think it was 50 sausages for some ridiculous price. It was dirt cheap. The sort of sausages that you could cook for an hour on the highest setting in the oven, and the middle would still be pink because it was never not pink. Because it wasn't really meat, probably. But yeah, I used to put those sausages in like the cheap, like sort of 9p curry. No, it was 8p curry sauce, and they put it up to 9p, and I was fuming. Yeah, it was.
Speaking of cheap sausages and curry sauce, I made myself yesterday, the day before, I made myself cheese and chips and curry sauce with sausages.
Nice.
Yeah.
Meal of Kings.
What was it? B&M sell Mayflower brand curry powder.
Oh, I know. Yeah. Yeah. We've got the sort of one that gets sold a lot. It's May something, isn't it?
Mayflower.
Is it? It's not Mayflower.
Yeah.
Well,
Mayflower, as in the boat the Pilgrims went on to go to America, not Mayflower as in flour like bread flour.
No, I'm just thinking because it's I'm pretty sure it's like May San or something around us. Anyway, carry on.
But yeah, so they sell like curry powder. That's like super easy to use.
Yeah.
So you just add. Like the instructions are like, oh yeah, add like 85 grams of this box of like curry powder into this amount of water, bring it to a boil in a saucepan, then lower it to a simmer for X amount of time. And you get like generic curry sauce.
Chippy sauce. Chip shop curry sauce.
Yeah, basically.
Oh,
and it's like...
It's decent stuff, that.
Yeah. And I think it like... Technically the box size means you're only supposed to get like 3, maybe 4 servings out of it, but I find that you can stretch it out a little bit.
Yeah.
And get more. And plus you get a free Tupperware tub at the end of it, which is helpful.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I just made myself that, because it's like, I'm not, like, as much as I want to just go round to that, you know, sort of greasy spoon-esque place that does takeout, and pay like £6 for it, like, I can't afford £6 for that.
Oh, man.
So,
on,
yeah.
I think it was Thursday when I got my hair cut last week. I went to the the breakfast place, the Greasy Spoon, basically over the road from where I got my hair cut, and treated myself to a large full English, and just, oh my god, just sat there enjoying life when I should have been in work because I took the day off, and it was. Do you know, I've never been more content in my life. Oh man.
It doesn't take much to please a man, a haircut and a full English.
Exactly. Just that's all you need in life. Greasy meat and like a little bit of self-care.
Yeah.
And then I went and ruined it with the biggest fucking piss up I've done in a while. Which sort of semi-destroyed my mental health. With the hangover that I had. But you know, it's fine. This is fine. Oh, the dog is having a nightmare.
Oh.
He's having a little woof in his sleep.
I've always wondered what dogs dream about.
Probably chasing squirrels, knowing my dog.
Yeah.
He nearly got a squirrel this morning. It was sat on top of the back wall of one of the gardens that backs up to the park, and he saw it and was like, "Yes, you're mine!" And the squirrel was just too high. He was like jumping up the wall trying to get it. That's probably what he's dreaming of. The squirrel that got away. With the extra colours, this model's now starting to come together rather nicely, I think. There's a lot of base nonsense on this model. I'll have to paint in separate colours.
Base nonsense.
Yeah, like bits of rebar and stuff that the model's sticking on.
Yeah, they've sort of been doing that with bigger stuff that's on a base.
Yeah. I'll have to paint that separately at some point.
Kind of hoping they actually add something for Sentinels on their bases, because their bases are fucking dire.
Yeah. Where's me clippers?
Nothing.
Where's me clippers? Where's me clippers? Where's me clippers? Oh no, I've lost me clippers. I know where they are. I'm gonna have to clip a bit off here because it's a little bit. I can't get to the clippers right now. I'll have to go. I have to do this afterwards and then repaint. Oh, annoying. Yeah, I built some stealth suits whilst I was at my mate's house a couple of weeks ago, and the little white box I use for transporting paints and stuff. That's where the clippers are, and they're in the back room, and I cannot get to them right now. Okay.
Oh dear.
Oh dear.
Hmm.
You de-shrimping.
Yep.
I should probably do the same thing as in a minute. Also need to drink this tea before it goes cold. If I let another good cup of tea go cold, I'm not going to forgive myself.
Quick, revoke his British citizenship. You let tea go cold.
Yeah, exactly. An accurate punishment.
Yeah.
Oh, it's one of the main reasons I would probably I wouldn't want to have kids. You'll never have a hot drink again in your life. Alright then. So there's a little bit of burgundy I've missed. But I can go back over that in a minute. Go through these claws, and then it's teeth time. Okay. jeez, I can't actually see what I'm doing. Not enough light. Which you wouldn't think, because it's all, like my entire area is probably washed out to all hell because of the light I've got on here. Can't see shit. Come on. Before the null oil goes on, this this claw colour doesn't look right. I don't know what it is about null oil, sort of muting it, I guess. It takes the yellowness out, I guess. But it just makes it look proper good. Like as you can see here, that white is sort of way too yellow. There it is. Can't really see. There you go.
Well, I mean, it looks almost bone.
Yeah, well, it's supposed to look like bone, which is what I've gone for. Right, probably not going to get all of the claws done with this. There's more burgundy there that I've missed. Need to bring the burgundy out. Oh, lovely. How's your Space Marine getting on?
Yeah, just about done, I think. Like, I've got a few details to do, like, the gaps in the, where you see, like, the undersuit of the power armor.
Yeah.
Like, I got that to do. As well as metallic details, but I tried to save those till last anyway.
Yeah. Well, yeah, because it's easier to make them shine. At the end.
And also, like, what is it? Swapping between metallics and non-metallics can foul up your paint water.
That's true, yeah. Leave the little bits of glitter.
Yeah.
Right. Well, if that's what you want to call it, that's fine. I think I'm probably about halfway through now. This model. Yeah, let's. Would you like to show the ladies and gentlemen your model so far? Big Cornish camp.
No specimen.
Lovely.
Yeah, I'm sort of dealing with a bit of burnout with Warhammer at the moment because I spent so much time and effort trying to get as much guard done before the big game last weekend.
Understandable.
So this is why I wanted to try and sit and paint a Space Marine, and I didn't sort of set myself a thing for it. It was just,
yeah,
I'm just gonna paint what I paint. If I paint loads, I paint loads. If I don't, I don't. You know.
Well, there's this is the Psychophage, was it called? I need to Yeah, I need to back the zoom out a little bit. The big model. So yeah, there's his toothy maw that isn't toothy yet. I need to paint each tooth individually. Got some of the claws done. With big eyes. There's little sphincters coming out of its ass there.
Yeah.
Nice. There's a little bony bit underneath. I think once the teeth are all painted and the greens started in there, they've got these clouds which are going to be green. It'll be nice. It'll be nice. Yeah, so far, so horrific. Very nice. Would you like to have a look at Discord? Is there anything in the Discord this week? I'm not entirely sure. Might as well have a little look.
There's a few bits from Badger.
Ah, there you go. We'll do that then. Let's go to the Discord. Ah, the overboard was one. Excellent. That's we sort of knew that was going to happen. Right, here we go. Orcs from Badger this week. Lovely. What is that? Is that a weird boy? No, it's not a weird boy. It's a. Huh. I don't actually know what kind of model this is. It's just a knob.
Snickrot.
Oh, right. Okay.
Named character.
Named character. Orcs are not my forte. That's a nice effect on the smoke there. That's quite nice.
Yeah.
Well done, Monsieur Badger, if you're watching. Some more orky stuff. Got some wagons. With I love the Molotovs. The Molotovs are great.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Really sort of fits with like the hooliganism aspect of orcs, don't it?
Yeah.
I also love the Mad Max reference on the front.
Yeah. That's excellent.
Brilliant.
So good.
Yeah.
Love it. Great model. And yeah, that's all sure, because that's what I was doing last week. So yeah, I staged a little battle between some guard and some nids. Got a feeling those guards are going to have a very bad time there.
Yes.
Lovely. Okay, so I think that's all she wrote. So whilst I switch back to the main camera, how can people see more Cornish stuff? What is Cornish doing?
I mean, you can mostly see me on what's it called?
Twitch?
On Twitch.
Yes.
At the Cornish Note. At the Cornish Note.
Indeed.
I am streaming Wednesdays, obviously, with yourself, or with Paint Club, and Fridays are doing Battletech at the moment. I don't know what I'm going to be doing after that, but that's what I'm doing currently.
Nice. Yes. So, for me, I'm in a state of flux at the moment. I don't know. I'm reimagining what I'm going to be doing, I think. We'll see what happens, but this weekend at least, we'll be sticking with the formula. Tomorrow, do you know what? Tomorrow might be the first rando stream, which is just whatever I fancy playing. Thursdays might just be whatever I fancy playing going forwards. Saturday, we're going to be playing Overboard, which is a PS1 game about pirates, which is going to be fun. And on Sunday, we're going to be doing more Cyberpunk 2077. And I think I'm going to focus a little bit more on the main quest line, see if we can get that done. Because the last couple of streams, I've just been side questing it really hard.
Yeah, it's so easy to do in that game as well.
Yeah. So I think I'm going to do the DLC first, and then I'm going to go through the original main quest line and see what happens there. Right, so have yourself a fantastic week, Cornish, and
Yourself as well.
see you next time, dude.
See you next time. Bye.
Ta-ra!
Polish chat.
Anyway, yes, so you already know what I'm going to be doing. If you did enjoy what you saw here, do hit the follow button on Twitch. You can subscribe over on the YouTube. And yes, we have a Discord where you can paste all of your Warhammer-based materials and other things like dog photos and all that sort of thing. And I have music on Bandcamp and SoundCloud. Right, I'm going to go. Have a fantastic evening, all. See you next time. Ta-ra.